Hi there, this is Woon.heng. Today, let's make Liang Fen, spicy cold jelly noodles. Unlike the typical noodles that are made from wheat, this jelly noodle is made from mung bean starch or some brands market it as green bean starch. To make the Liang Fen, all you need is starch and water and the ratio is 1:5. So first mix 1 part of starch with 1 part of water thoroughly until there are no lumps appear. And because the starch will set at the bottom of the bowl after some time, you need to stir it again before adding it to the pot. Now fill a pot with the remaining 4 parts of water and turn on the heat. As soon as you see tiny bubbles form at the bottom of the pan, stir in the starch mixture. Remember to mix it well before you add it in. Gently stir it to mix it well with the water. And once the starch is in, turn to low heat and don't leave the pot. Instead, keep stirring gently with a silicone spatula to incorporate everything together. The ratio I'm using today is 1:5 in volume, which is 1 part of starch to 5 parts of water. And my 1 cup of starch came out to about 160 grams. Use the same cup to measure your water. After about a minute or so, the mixture will start to thicken, but keep stirring until you don't see any white spot and it turns semi-translucent like that. Turn off the heat and transfer to a ceramic or stainless steel bowl. Look at how smooth the texture is, with a smooth flow when you pour it out. This shows that it will firm up nicely later. And you can see it doesn't have a lot of dimples because there weren't a lot of bubbles form when you were stirring it. So always stir it gently over low heat. It takes about 2 to 3 hours for the jelly to set at room temperature, so I like to make it in the morning and have it for dinner. Or you can speed it up by placing it over a bowl of ice. For the sauce, add some minced garlic in a bowl, along with salt and toasted sesame oil. Then use the back of the ladle to crush them together to release its aroma. Mix it with Chinese black vinegar, soy sauce, sugar, and dilute it with water. You can also use rice vinegar if you can't find Chinese black vinegar. I highly recommend refrigerating this so you can have cold sauce on your noodles later. After about 2 to 3 hours, depending on your room temperature, the jelly is set and should have detached from the bowl. If not, gently loosen the side. Invert to a plate. Look at how smooth and jiggly it is. Before you cut the jelly, dab some water on the top, and if you are using a jelly scraper, soak the mold in water as well before you cut it. If you don't have this mold, use a sharp knife to cut it into cubes or thin strips. I've tried it with mandolin cutter with large hole blade and it worked too. The jelly noodles are perfect that don't break easily. Always add the sauce right before serving because the longer the noodles soak in the liquid, the softer it will get. Ooh, look at that! I hope you give this delicious and refreshing cold jelly noodles Liang Fen a try. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye!